Hello, YouTube morning. Today we stay here with Márcio, Sidney, Atali, Erica, and Luria. And we have a topic, interesting topic, in my opinion, about questions and the questions who you use more in one interview. But before I start with this immersion, I need to introduce myself. My name is Catiana. I'm 41 years old. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo. I'm engineer working on the oil and gas sector in the ESG area. In, and I work with new ships, all the ships, and different all the things in the oil and gas with new projects. I'm not a teacher. It's important to say I'm here like the other talkers for improve my skills in English. The Talk it's a platform for learning English, Spanish, Italian, and French and other languages is common. And here we don't have a big rule, but it's important to respect each other during the immersion, have a space for everyone, expose your opinion. And I think it's a little things about Talk. Now everyone needs to introduce yourself. And I start with Márcio. Márcio, introduce yourself for us.
Hello guys, my name is Márcio Nunes. I live in my city Cadre Linhares, the state of Espírito Santo, the near the capital Vitória. I'm married. I'm 46 years old. Now I study English a long time. This opportunity I return on this platform for practice more and improve my English together with us. That's it.
Thank you, Márcio. Please, Sidney, introduce yourself for us.
Okay, good morning, guys. My name is Sidney. I'm 39 years old. Currently, I live in Belo Horizonte, where I've built my professional and personal life. I work as an accountant, and I have 20 years of experience working in this field. I'm married. I have a son. So I'm here on Talk Talk since October 2023. So I consider here not just a platform that we improve our spoken English, but also a community where everyone support each other in this uplift atmosphere. So in my free time, I like to watch movies, series in English. I like play retro video games like Super Mario, Sonic. Yesterday, I played the arcade game called Simpsons. It reminded me my childhood moments with my friends playing it in some pubs, arcade games in pubs. So yeah, and with my son, together we like to play board games. I think this kind of game that help him to develop to improve some cognitive skills. And with my wife, she loves to go out with some different places, restaurants, and yes, I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sidney. And Atali, please introduce yourself for us.
So my name is Ataliba. I'm living in Lisboa, Portugal. I'm 23 years old. And, I work with sales right now, but my career in IT in Brazil don't work here right now because I don't speak very English for work. and I subscripts in TalkTalk para improve my English and understand because right now I'm married with a French woman. So she speaks English, French, Portuguese, and I'm a little bit crazy about everything in my life. Just that.
Thank you, Ataliba. And Erica, please introduce yourself for us.
Good morning, guys. I'm Erica. Can you hear me? Okay. Good morning. I'm Erica. I live in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, but was born in the countryside of the state. I work as a nutritionist in a public service. And in my free time, I enjoy to hang out with my friends and cook and read books. And I have started in Talk and Talk since last December. So that's all.
Thank you, Erica. And for the last, Lulian, please introduce yourself for us.
Yes, so good morning, everyone. I'm Lurian. I live in Belo Horizonte. All the time we have a lot of people here from Belo Horizonte. This is really nice. I started here in Talk and Talk last year in October. My history is like is the most the history of a Taliban, but in my case is the opposite. My partner is a French one, and here in my place we speak four languages: French, English, Portuguese, and Spanish. Since I'm learning Spanish now too, it's really funny to have someone with the same experience, because sometimes I just start English, finish Spanish, finish start French, finish in Portuguese. So it's a mix of language. So this is really nice, and it's because of that I started here in Talk and Talk. I'm a French host, and now I'm trying to improve the other language as well. So that's it about me. Thank you.
Nice, nice. It's a different experience, no? You start in one language, change for the other. It's totally different.
I in the beginning here I was just in French because it was my priority, but after, since I was if this problem, I'm trying to do separate, the language. So this helped me a lot. Sometimes I ask him, "You wanna speak in English? You wanna speak in French?" Because I need to put my brain, to speak. If I just let me free, eh, I cannot control sometimes. Just go.
Nice, nice. Guys, let's move on for the question number 2. What are your main strengths? Márcio.
Yeah, about this question, my main strength, I believe, is a dynamic person and patient person because I like the analyze the situation after the action. It is, I think, it is one strength for me. I think.
Interesting, interesting. And you, Sydney?
Well, for me, let me see. I think my great strength is firstly attention on detail. I think it could be it's a strength, but it also a weakness. It's the double-edged sword because we when we have attention on details, I think we will be more sure. We're sure about the results, the things, but at the same time, we usually take a lot of times to finish a job, a work, a task. And the another uh, strength is about curiosity. I'm curious about everything in a job, in a company. So when I started working as an accountant, I became an accountant just because in those days I wanted to understand better all the process all the things, all the numbers, and I start to discover it, study it more and more. I think it gave me the opportunity to get that position in this company. Another strength is about loyalty. When I start to work in a company, I focus in this company. I try to do my best and not just to continually find another job position. So I'm very loyal. And another could be I consider it a strength to have passion in my profession, my job. Think when we love what you do, I think we can dedicate more. So dedication use be deeper when you love what you do. So I think all the things I consider my strengths.
Nice, nice. And Nataliba?
Um, I have something strong, but I really don't know because everything I change, my mind, my body. So the in my job, for example, I have a focus in something that I need to do, but I have DDA, so I have hyperfocus. But if you don't like that thing that I need to do, uh, you know, I can't to do that. But if I love that, I just do that. But right now, I don't work with I love. So I have sermons right now. So I think my my focus it's like if I need to do that, I do. Just that. Um,
Thank you, Atali. In my case, thinking about this, I think I'm very good in resolve problems. I love resolve problems. I'm engineer, guys. I kill one Leo for day and put other lions for tomorrow. And for me, it's part of my routine. I love this. I don't imagine working in other area. And everyone spoke about me about the facility for resolve problems. I don't. I think I'm very communicative, and it's easily for me spoke stay in middle of the two persons and resolve problems, develop and construct a bridge between persons. And I think it's in my case, I think it's a good straight in the area where I work because it's important. It's not it's not only about to resolve problems in engineer areas. Sometimes you need to have these skills about uh, construction, develop the bridge between persons, make the communication more easy between the persons. And I think I'm good with this. And you, Erica?
I believe I have a good skill to work with data and do reports. My focus nowadays in my area is analyze numbers, some key performance indicators as well. And I think, like you said, I have a good ability to solve problems because I'm a lead of the team. My team is composed for 48 people, and if you work with people, you need to have some communication skills. You need to know how to solve to not only to solve problem, but as well how to manage people. So for me, it's my main strength.
Nice. And you, Lorian?
I think one thing that I like about me, I really can communicate really well. I can speak in public, talk in public is not a problem. I'm trying to listen more, and speak to understand the problem. But something I really like about me, it's I'm really proactive, like I'm not, and this is important for my work because I work as a business analyst. So normally you need to make questions, you need to understand, you need to go there. And sometimes people are they're just lazy and you need to solve problems, like Katiana said. And you need to be proactive. And I'm like that in my life too. I'm the person who organize the trips. I'm the person who invite everyone to do things. I'm the person normally. I'm the manager, for this. So, I really like this about me because sometimes I think without the life we're not running. We're not going, like it's just everyone, the personality of people around me is more about, oh, okay, I'm here rating, so guide me, and I need to go there. Also, I think I'm really creative to do things in the different ways, try to see the better option. I think it's about that. The other ones I'm developing. That's it.
Nice, nice. Guys, we move on for the question number 3. What is one weakness you are working on? I start with this question. The English in all my life, it's 1 point, but I think now I need dedicate more for the English because in the past I stay here on Talk and Talk more than 1 hour, 2 hours a day, but in my routine now it's more confused, and I don't dedicate more in English. It's important because I use the English in my routine, in my job now. And 1 point I think it's this, and I work this. I put in my schedule the return to the study more English, not only on Talk and Talk, but study more grammar. And the other point I put focus in this second semester is make my certification on PMI because I'm work with projects and it's important in my area. And I looking for the opportunities, a good opportunities in this area, and I have experience with this. And I need to study more because I need to pass for the test on PMI. And you, Márcio?
So, about this question, I think my main weakness is a difficulty to say not, because when have you one situation and the people about the work, about the family, and the another, for me is more common yes or maybe or I try. I think in different momentos is necessário to say not as possible, looking for another person, looking for another situation. And for me, I have this difficulty to say not. I work about it 2 years ago. I read one book talking about this situation. This I working about it when not possible for me to say not, looking for another solution for your problem. Not is easy, it's difficult. The man when the person is your family. Uh, Ask you one help you is necessário to say not. Is difficult for me.
Yeah. I think it's common between the Brazilians. It's not when you looking for the other cultures, the facility for saying no, it's so easy. I work with the guys in Norway, is from Norway, and sometimes it's stranger for us. No, say when you listen, no, but it's important. It's a good point, Márcio. And you, Sydney, about the question
Well,
number
for
3.
me, yes, for me, the first weakness is about to speak in public. I'm working on it for a long time, and I can speak with a lot of people. But for those that uh, I'm not know them, for new people, it's a little difficult for me, especially in a large audience. But with the people that work with me and that already met them, it's okay. About other things, like I mentioned before, to take a lot of time to be sure all the things. I think that is a name for it. Perfectionism. So I'm a little perfectionist in things like that. So, but I'm started to using some technological tools to help me to reduce the time that I use to take to finish some tasks. And the other weakness could be, like Marcio said, the problem to say no, but it's a little different for me. It's about that in this company, I am the older in this company, so I know everything about the history of this company. And if someone want some information, it's for me, it's easier to give them this information, but it also put me in a position that everyone uh, goes to me to ask something. So it made me participate in all of these problems, the project in the company, even in another area. So I must stay away from this kind of problems, even if I know how to solve this problem. These people will to continue to ask me and they put me in this process. So I want to work. I want to dedicate my time in my work, on my work, not in the work of the other people. So I think exactly.
Nice, Sydney. And
Cati-
you,
Catiana,
so say, Márcio.
Sydney talk about speaking in public. Here, talk is one point develop the facility for speaking public about the immersion. For talk, a lot of people depends on the class. One point work in talk.
It's a good point, Márcio, because Sydney speaks very well, and if he spoke with Philip, because it's possible for you to start like a host here. I remember, I I I remember my first immersion talk and talk. No, I so nervous. So I think every host here on Talk and Talk with the first immersion is very nervous, but it's so interesting because you develop this skill with. Develop the bridge between the persons. It's totally different. Thinking about this, Sydney, because it's an interesting point. The here on Talk and Talk is possible for us develop these skills, and it's so interesting. Now is the time for Erica. Erica, please spoke for us. What is what you are working on?
Yes, nowadays it's a challenge to me delegate some tasks to others. I'm working on that because I need to trust in my team, my coworkers. Everyone in the team have your own responsibility, and so I need to overcome this challenge. Also change my behavior. I know that. In addition to, I think I'm able to help the employees to do the best in the areas. So I think it's important you trust if your team, because I can do everything for them. So I think this is my challenge, my weakness, but I'm already working on that.
Okay, thank you. And you, Ataliba?
I'm trying to overcome the laziness and the tiredness. I'm trying to work on my own English, because I need that for working communication with the world uh, in a better way. And I was trying to update myself in my area, which also market intelligence, also business intelligence too, like Erica and Lulian. So I'm working on many habits to help me achieve my goals. Just that.
Okay, Tariba, thank you. And Luria?
I think for me, when it's about to say no, but this is a really problem for my life. And but to talk about something more professional too, I can delegate all the activities is not a problem, you know. But when I know the person and my colleague, it's someone that will not do, you know, the activity with the quality that I need, I will take the activity from for me. You know, this is totally me. Like it's a kind of I will centralize everything because I need the things to be done. This is the problem. So sometimes instead of wait, work on this, you know, go to the person, to my colleague, I just prefer to take for me and take all the responsibility for me. This is something that I'm doing in my life, like in my personal one. So normally I just replicate that for my professional too. I try to be better, so I'm working on. But the problem sometimes we don't have this time, you know, just to wait. Like you are there, oh my God, this person should do this like in the other way, you know, like he knows how it's possible, and I go there and change everything and I do it my way. So it's about a little about perfection too, about when someone doesn't do the thing in the same way that I want, you know. So this is totally related to my work because of this responsibility. But yeah, that's it. Uh, and that's it. This is something that I'm thinking and I'm working on more now.
Oh, nice, Luria. Guys, I jumped the question number 4 and I go to the question number 5. Tell me about a challenge you faced at work and how you solved it. It's a Márcio thinking a very big problem in your job, and it's a big challenge. How you face it and what form you resolve this problem. Spoke for us.
Yeah. Now, this moment, I remember when I have the opportunity to work in the another state, in the Paraná state. This for me the big challenge to deal different person, different culture. The Brazil is a big country. It's the same. It's the same country, but different regions of the country. For me, when I stay there, the beginning, it's a challenge for me because I need to learn the people live there, the people to deal the code, the situation, and another things. For me, overcome the situation is necessary. Observe during one time about the live the person in your house, in your work, in the city. For I learn more about the people to deal the situation and the another the thing. Have one cultural difference, one region for the another region. For me, I think is one challenge for me because more the 15 person in the state, only I in the Espírito Santo living there, e for me is necessary learn to live together another person.
Marcio, this is a big challenge because think you stay in the same country. Imagine if you go to another country, the culture is totally different. And Brazil is a big country. I remember when I start my career, I work on Bahia, and I remember the baianos. Sometimes it's thinking about it, have a good day, and it's more slow with the thing. And I remember that time. No, I need to put these things in this area. Oh, 20 days ago, the things stay in the same place, and I said it's the culture work with different cultures. It's so interesting because you need understand about who the culture in the region where you work, because it's so important. And for us on Brazil, we have, for in my opinion, we have more than 5 different regions and cultures, and understand this sometimes it's not easy, but it's understand. I understand when you put this point, because I pass for this same thing. And you, Ataliba?
Okay. I need to send a lot emails in my work because I have a 60 hungry 13 5 emails to send in one day. So I create the autonomized that in Google. Just I did it the simple way, but I have to analyze too much things. So I need to understand what's the important thing to do first. So I create the automate the email, and I have a good results the after days. This that. Acho que é isso.
Thank you, Anthony. And you, Sydney?
Well, let me see. I think maybe 13 years ago, I started to work in a company in the construction area. And there I started working with a team. There were approximately 14 people, and my boss, he wanted me to help him to develop a kind of report, a month report that he want to present it for the director board. And I remember I had some problems to collect information from different areas because this report was so huge, it was so complex. So first, I needed to overcome the resistance of the people. For example, in the HR area, the financial area, the people from the operational area. So I had to convince them and make a good relationship with them in order to collect this information. So I remember that I one of the challenges I had it to reduce the time to finish this report because it was so huge and there are a lot of how can I say abas, I don't know how to say in English, in this report. and also to connect all this formula, the Excel formula that reduce it. What else? Yeah, and another challenge is to try to have a good relationship with everyone about my staff, because that staff was so complex, was so there are different people with young people with I don't know, in their 20 years, people with 40 years, so different ages, different generations. So to have a relationship with each other at the beginning was a little different. Then after some month, I start to understand each person and try to just to have this good relationship with them.
Nice, Sidney. And you, Erica?
Okay, I can say sometimes my kitchen staff discuss a lot. It looked like a fight, you know. I remember once my chef was so aggressive in the kitchen and he took a knife for orders. So for the girl. So I need to be careful to handle this situation. I try to listen each part. I try to listen to each part of the story. I talk to everyone in order to get a solution for the problem, to understand the situation. I always say, you are a team, so you must work together. You must work together. I perceive, Katiana, people sometimes want only attention. In majority of the time, they got personal issues in their privacy lives and try to transfer these problems for their daily work. So, but it's so hard to handle this situation. But I think you need in this time to have a good communication skills, because you are a team and you need to solve the problem, and you need to keep the people together, because everyone you are there working together. So I think it is it.
Interesting point, Erica. And you, Luria?
I remember once that my company they bought a new system, a new ERP. It's a system to control the activities, definition. But all my colleagues they were using other system, you know, and they really was, how can I say that? I think every when you need to change something, you have some kind of resistance, you know, of this changing. And but the system that we bought, the company bought, it was really, really, really better. You know, uh, all the interfaces. You know, we could do other analysis about the or systems or activities. So it was really hard for everyone a change. But what I did to solve, since they were old people, you know, sometimes it's really hard for, they are more like, it's hard to understand the new technology, the new takes. So for 1, 2 months, I started this project with them that I was inputting in both of systems all the information. No, so I did this, and in the end, I present everyone that, look, we have the same results, we have the same numbers. Like, this is important, but look all these interfaces that we have, all these reports that we can take. So in the end, I did a big presentation for all the reports that we could use, and also all the pages that we have. And they were comfortable after that to switch the system. And we did it, you know. But in the beginning, it was really hard for me, because for 2 weeks, for 2 weeks, no, for 2 months, I was like doing everything like in double, to just accept that they need to have this, to be comfortable for this kind of change. This was one of problems, challenge that I had it. Yes, that's it.
Thank you, Lorian. And guys, I have a little problem with my connection. Sorry, I return now. Now it's time for jumping for the question 6 because interesting. When you thinking about our career, sometimes we put the things in one schedule for develop. And the question number 6: what skills would you like to develop in the next year? I start with this. In the next year, I think I need to focus more on English, and I need to study more other language. Spanish, I need to develop my skills in English and Spanish, and study more about the project manager. It's the things what I need developing the next year. And you, Márcio?
So in my case, the professional is the same. I intend to work hard in my English, develop more because in the future, I believe is very, very necessary for me because here in my state, a lot of opportunities I see in the future. But in my personal life, I would like to develop more, practice more the exercise because I start a short time, I stopped again. The practice is necessary to develop more this skill, the continuous, the practice for exercise every day. For me is very, very important. Two, choose for the development skill.
Nice. And you, Sydney?
Well, for me, I would like to improve my communication skills, not just in English, but in Portuguese as well. I think it's not enough when you work with a lot of people and we need to speak with them every day, to convince them, to explain all the things, and to make them motivated about their work. Other thing is about emotional skills. I want to be less anxious. So anxiety is a kind of problem. I think everyone nowadays face it. To be more practical. And I think another thing I would like to improve is about, let me see. Yeah, I think to manage better my time. I think today we have a lot of distractions. So on the internet, with the people who want to speak with you about something that's not related about the job. So I think that's it.
Nice, nice. And you, Erica?
Eu, Érica, okay. About English, I can say I'm trying to do my best. But I will share with you guys. I want to work another company, reach other step my career. And I believe for that, English and French could help me to achieve this goal. When you explore other language, you can work anywhere. You don't need to look for a job only in Brazil. You spread your voice for any corner, from my point of view. Perhaps you can work in another field as well that fit on your skills and abilities. So for me, for the next year, my goals is to improve my English and to start learn another language and should be French.
Nice, Erika. And you, Loria?
I think for the language here, by the way, Erica can to learn French, please. For the language here, I'm trying to develop Spanish now. I don't need it actually, but in my work, we have a department from Argentina and Mexico, and we need to maybe people like with these people to show them that I can speak a little bit of Spanish. French for me is more for personal reasons, and English I think always I want to improve. But something that I really want to do, I'm working now in a company that is a company that the main business is agriculture. I don't know a lot of things about agriculture, so I'm trying to learn more every time. Also, they are using a lot of artificial intelligence. Like I am in a project that I'm doing prompts. I'm trying to use AI to get the results that we need. So also, I think I need to study and develop more the AI issues. And all the time, maybe Power BI. I know, but all the time we have something new. I want to maybe try to program more, because I'm business analyst, but for me it's really important to understand the code. So this is ideas that I can develop for the next year. I will see by the necessity which one I will choose first, which one is my priority, but from now it's like that.
Nice. I think I don't know that it's you listen I think with the microphone in the Lurian microphone or no, it's only in my computer.
Here as well.
Some noises here.
Okay, Lurian, before
It's
the
my
look
ah,
at your
that
microphone.
is some kind of noise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I continue I after the immersion look at this because I think
thank you.
it probably is my computer, but I when the other guy say he listen the same noise, guys, I
But
think
now it's okay. She
now
talks
yes,
now, it's okay.
now it's okay.
Oh, now it's okay?
It's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Guys, we have 5 minutes. Márcio, we have 30 seconds for where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see about the professional. I intend start the work in petroleum platform. I looking for one opportunity a long time. I think in the next 5 years it's possible for me. And the personal goals active my fluency in English.
Nice. And you, Sidney, what do you see
Yeah.
yourself in 5
Like
years?
Matt said, yes, achieving my fluency in English as well. I see me learning or speaking other language like Spanish or French. I'd like very much to start it as soon as possible. I think working in an international company, it's my main dream. And using some artificial technology, things like that, in order to help me in my work. Since I work by myself, I have my small firm, so it will be better for me instead to yeah, and have more clients. I think provide service for other clients. That's it.
Nice. And you, Erica, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I'd like to work as a offshore nutritionist. I'd like to work in the most important company in this area. Should be the Sodexo. It's a French company. So until then, I need to work a lot to learn many skills to reach this goal.
Nice, Erica. And you, Loria?
Nowadays, I work from home, but I can say I have this kind of flexibility, and this is what I want for my life. So in 5 years, I really want to have this more with a guarantee, because now I'm feeling that I work for a company, and maybe they will change this for a hybrid mode again. I had this situation last year, so I want to be more comfortable with my work, and this way that I can have this freedom, to flexibility to choose about my way to do my job. So I don't know if maybe I will start my own business, or maybe if I will really find a company that I can have that in with a safety way. Because now some part of my company, they are hybrid, so just me, it's only remote. So if they change that, so I want to work on that for to have this guarantee, and don't have any risk about that. This is really important for me. And keep studying and learning things all the time. I think it's really important too. That's it.
I agree with you. I see myself in 5 years. I think work remotely in a project manager position, and work more than 3 languages, because it's important. I think it's important, but see yourself in the future. I think it's so important. We need to put our mind connect with the things in the future. Guys, we don't have more time for this immersion. I love this topic. I think it's fasty, and it's interesting for us. And I say thank you for staying here in the Saturday, 7 a.m., for study and develop the skills in English. For everyone, have a good weekend, and bye-bye. See you in the next Saturday.